Hi, my name is Michaela Pershey, and I'm one of the team members at Golden Lotus Doula Services, and I'm here to show you a couple examples of things that you can do during labor on a birthing ball. So first of all, one of my favorite brands is just an easy one to find on Amazon. It's called Spry, S-P-R-I, and I really like it because it has a weighted sandbag in the bottom, which helps it to not roll out from under you, which is really important whenever it's hard for you to see past your pregnant belly. So the first thing that is helpful in case your water has broken is to lay a pillowcase or a towel over your ball. Most hospitals will have a birthing ball, and that just helps to add an extra layer of cleanliness and protection too, and it just prevents it from getting totally wet in case your water has broken. So it is always nice to lay a towel or something down first. And just be careful because it will roll away from you. And then next you're going to want to make sure that you have someone else there to help support you onto the ball as well. Just make sure it won't roll out from under you or anything like that. I'm actually going to move this over a little bit. So one nice exercise that's pretty easy to do is just kind of lightly bouncing or kind of like rotating your hips slowly during contraction or even between contractions. And this feels nice after you've been walking around for a while, or if it's just becoming too uncomfortable to sit down on a bed or a chair or anything like that. It kind of takes some of the pressure off of your legs. And just helps to keep your pelvis just nice and loose and relaxed and open, and just helps to maintain a nice open space so that your baby can keep coming down. This would be a good thing to do while you're focusing on your breathing, or if you have animations, or if you have pictures or music. This is kind of a good place to get into that zone and just slowly, kind of rotate around. And this is also a great place to be for your partner or for your doula to do counter pressure on your back, or a hip squeeze. And if you are having low back labor, or if you just like the feeling of someone pressing against your lower back, a great way to do that is to move your birthing ball up to a chair or to a bed or a couch or anything that's nearby that's handy. And we're just going to use my couch for this example. You would bring your pillow up kind of like close to the end of the bed, or it could be in your partner's lap too. And you would just sit on your birthing ball and just kind of lean over like this. So it creates some nice space for your belly to hang down, kind of like relieves some of the pressure off your back, And then this is a great position for either your partner or your doula to apply that nice counter pressure right on your back right here. And an easy way for them to find that is to kind of like move to find that little inlet right above your butt. And then they would just kind of spread their hands, palm of their hands. It's hard to show on myself, but they would kind of move their thumbs out from that little inlet and put their palms right there. And they would just press, and they might have to move around a bit to find the spot that feels the best for you, and that's totally fine. And partners, this is the type of move where you don't want to be kind of like frantically, pressing or moving around all over the place. This is like a good thing to do where you're just applying just like a good firm constant pressure, and you're not like moving around too much, because that often does not feel good. And kind of brings the birthing person out of their zone, I found a lot of times. So just a nice even constant pressure just like right there feels really good, right around the sacrum area. So you as the birthing person can just focus on your breathing. You can like still rotate your hips a little bit or just stay still, while you get the counter pressure, or even if it just feels good to just lay down. Another great thing to do also while laying over a pillow or draped over a bed. And if you're not really a huge fan of the counter pressure or the hip squeeze, you can get a bed sheet or a scarf or a rebozo and kind of like drape that underneath your belly and have someone kind of hold it up back a little bit. And so that will relieve a lot of front pressure and kind of take some of the weight off of your belly as you're leaning down. And that feels really nice too. Another thing that might feel good is if you lay a yoga mat on the floor, put the ball in front of you, and you can put like a clean blanket or towel over it if you want, and then just lean over it this way. And a lot of people, you know, like rolling back and forth on it, and this is also a great position to have someone, you know, do counter pressure or hip squeeze or doing a lift using a rebozo or scarf. And this is just really relaxing too. You can stand still, you can kind of gently go back and forth, and the hands and knees is really good for just creating a nice wide pelvis and giving a lot of space for baby to move down. Feels really good as well. So those are kind of the basic birthing ball moves that I find a lot of clients really like, and that feels really good during labor. I would love to hear any ideas from you guys if you're a doula and you use a birth ball a lot with clients, or if you are someone who has birthed and used a ball during labor. That was really helpful. I would love to hear about techniques that you tried using a birthing ball. I hope this video was helpful and that it gave you some ideas for how to use an exercise ball during labor.